episode of Short on Shorts. I'm Michelle Nunes, and I'd like to introduce to you my other co-hosts. To my right is co-founder of Short on Shorts and collaborator, Kevin Allen Jackson.
Hello.
And to his right is filmmaker and costume designer Maria Perry.
Hello.
And across from me is host and comedian Brett Erlich.
Hello.
Take us up, man. Pick us up.
Let's do it. All right, here's what's happening. I don't know if you watch Stranger Things, but this is by the people who did it. Today we're reviewing Eater. It's a horror short written and directed by Matt and Ross Duffer, who created Netflix's Stranger Things, and it follows a rookie cop as he's stalked by a cannibal at his police station. The film was based on a short story, for those of you who don't know, with the same name by Peter Crowther, and is full of gore and suspense all the way from beginning to end. I thought this was really, really well executed from like the very first shot. It was the one where you have like slats and it rotates and you're like, what the hell's happening? It's already eerie, setting the tone for how this is going to be kind of a slow burn. And it reveals that it's like the inside slats of a locker and it opens and it's just like, man, I love that. And you're like, these are good directors. We're going to be in good hands.
See, I thought the acting was painful at times.
Painfully bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
God.
I was
Really?
so worried at
yeah.
the beginning, I was really concerned because everyone was acting so, to me it seemed needlessly creepy, like, oh, we're just the creepy guy. Every one of us is the creepy guy. And I was like,
funny.
that's kind of unnecessary. Yeah, it was like comically creepy.
Yeah, I thought it was on purpose.
I wasn't sure.
Man, I don't know.
Did you watch Stranger Things?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I have not seen it yet. I'm
That's why I was
the only
shocked
person on the
to
planet.
find out that it's the same people.
Really?
Yes.
So when I watched it with the same kind of nostalgia for that era. Because Stranger Things, for people who haven't seen it, it is kind of a throwback homage to 80s psychological horrors and like Goonies, essentially.
What is this a
METT.
throwback to?
So this feels like, it looked like, felt like that era of like slow burn suspense film where there's like some weird monster that's gonna scare us and we're slowly making our way through it, and there's like enough of those recognizable tropes like the rookie cop on the graveyard shift, the creepy guy who's acting like a little too creepy,
Guys,
and it was a little
creepy guys.
meta.
They
I
were
thought it was good. Maybe it was a little slow.
What in this film have you not seen before?
I've never seen the thing that crawls through your eyeballs.
I don't think it did that.
It at least pulls your eyeballs out. I liked it because I haven't seen those kinds of films in a long time.
Let's talk about the opening scene when they're talking on the phone.
Okay.
I'm like, wasn't there this weird kind of tension of like, she's like, you should come home and get off work early. And he's like, but I just want to impress the guys. And it was like, wait, are you saying you don't want a kid? Because there was like this undertone of tension. Did you guys pick up on that?
I mean, he's got the line, I'm doing this for us. You know that.
Yes, but it was, why do you don't say that unless you're having a fight? Like, why, it was just the dialogue and the delivery. I don't know if it was, because if he could have said it, there's other ways to deliver it. But I felt like there was this undertone of maybe he doesn't want a kid. That's what I got from it. And I was like, but that doesn't help the storyline, so whatever.
I thought it was, there's clearly tension at home because he's working the graveyard shift, but he's doing it for them, which is like so like
It's
a
the
trope, like a
80s.
thing that happens in the 80s. Like, I'm doing it for us. It's like Billy in Gremlins who's doing the hard work in Gremlins 2, like, which is itself like a ridiculous, over-the-top horror movie. I liked it. I thought all these tropes were just the right dash of meta for it to be entertaining and 22 minutes. I don't know if I could sustain this kind of pace for an hour and a half feature, but I was like, oh, there is a cannibal on the loose in this one police station, and I'm gonna see what the real story is by the end. And it just goes from place to place, and then I figure it out, and it's over.
See, I was annoyed when I was watching it at first because I was like, well, if everybody's going to be the creepy guy, then this is stupid. And it does kind of justify it in its way. It tells you why they're all acting like the creepy guy. Because they literally all are the creepy guy, like the one creepy guy. But at the same time, it's cheesy. And it's the sort of cheesy that I only see when I'm like, wow, I really like that actor. I should see everything they've done, including every terrible D-horror movie. And I do that often, like, oh my God, when I decided that Brad Dourif was the best thing under the sun, pain happened. This sort of pain, in fact. And, but maybe I'm just a little bit used to it now. I'm not sure. Maybe
It's
I'm a masochist.
okay if no one
but
liked my movie that I liked.
it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I feel like this is also the sort of thing I do to myself for fun. So maybe I'm not the best measure here.
Wait, what?
It's a very specific. She's like, it's painful, and I like that, but it's not great that I love pain. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't like it. Didn't like it.
I don't know. I feel like if this weren't made by who it's made by, nobody would be talking about this movie. I think that I actually thought the lead actor was okay. The lead actor, the young cop. I thought he was okay.
He got stronger about halfway through.
I mean,
it was the natural
fine.
dialogue. When it was like heightened emotions, he did pretty good, but the natural dialogue felt uncomfortable at times.
I mean, it did. I mean, I think it's also a comparative thing, like comparing him to everyone else who was around him. It's sort of amazing he was able to pull that off, right? Because he didn't have much. He didn't have much that was to play off of. I felt like, right?
Well, they were acting so weird.
That's what I mean.
But
I mean,
so then the natural reaction as an actor is to then respond to that weirdness, and your delivery of your lines should be changed.
Right.
Like the fact that he ignored that weirdness.
Yeah,
I can see that.
But that's really normal in this kind of film, the kind of film that it's trying to be.
And you don't like that about it. I get that. I totally get that.
I don't think that this was deliberately bad. I think it was just bad.
Yeah.
And I could say lots of reasons besides the fact that I think that the acting was not great. The aspect of the villain's character that stands out the most is not the fact that he eats people. It's that he can morph into them.
Yeah.
Right? So I kept sitting there wondering, is this called Eater? Right? I mean, I get that he eats them, but that's you have to. If that wasn't the title, I don't think you'd even notice.
Because
honestly. You never see him eat people. The thing that sticks out is he turns into them.
Right. The practical reason why it's called Eater is if you're a police officer in the real world and you look at the victims, it looks like they've been eaten.
Right.
The first thing you would jump to would not be, all right, we arrived on scene. It's very clear that this person morphs into other folks. That's it. That's all right. But what's your final call on this?
So I thought it was still well produced, even though I didn't really respond to the acting or some of the story points. So I gave it 2.5 shorts, halfway.
I almost pantsed this one.
Really?
Yeah, I give it one pair of shorts, just because I think that the lead actor was okay.
Okay.
See, I can't hate this because it's such a stepping stone that led us to Stranger Things, which is so good. And after watching this, you can see that this is how they progressed to Stranger Things. So I'm going to give it 3.5.
Awesome. I give it 4 shorts. I really enjoyed it. I mean, the thought of it moving, maybe there's one extra beat in there that didn't need to be in there. Maybe a 12-minute short as opposed to like a 20-minute or 18-minute. But on the whole, I liked it. So what does that mean?
That means that it got 2 3/4 shorts.
2 3/4 shorts. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What do you guys think? Is that right or is that wrong? Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, watch the entirety of Eater at the link below, and we'll see you next time on Short on Shorts.